ask you a question. When was the last time you just had fun? I'm talking about not doing something productive, not something on your to-do list, not something because it was your responsibility, but you did something that you really wanted to do just because it made you happy. If you can't remember the last time, then this video is definitely for you, because many women have forgotten how to just have fun. And sometimes people even think that it's selfish just to do the things that they want to do. So ask yourself, when did you stop giving yourself permission to just have fun, to just enjoy life? If this makes you feel better, having fun is actually productive, because when you have fun, you get to be more creative, more resilient, you have better relationships, you have less stress, less anxiety, and overall, you're just a better, funner person to be around. So fun and joy, they should actually be a big part of your life. So why do we stop having fun? Just all the responsibilities. I remember I would jokingly say I never finished my to-do list after I had my second child. It's like with my first child, I can kind of still get things done, but my children was what's called stair steps. So I had 3 kids in 3 years. So the first child, I could kind of handle that. But once the second child came, I was just busy, just so busy, always concerned about them. I wanted to make sure they had fun, that they had all the things that they needed, but then what I wanted was kind of put to the back burner. Then you add into their marriage and work, and maybe you want to do different things in the community. I always volunteered at church. There are so many different things to do. So, I mean, if I never get done with my to-do list, I just never had time to think about the things that I thought was fun. And even like right now, if you notice, I'm on a cruise. I'm actually in Mexico right now. But I remember, just even if you go on vacation with your family, oftentimes women don't really have fun on their vacation, especially if you get like an Airbnb or a hotel with a little kitchenette and you still have to be responsible for all the meals. So you're still cooking, you're cleaning, you got to do the packing, you got to make sure the whole family have everything together, you have an itinerary, everybody looking at you like, so what do we do next? Okay, what about this? What about that? Because coordinating a vacation for a whole family is a job. And I feel like a lot of women need vacations after their vacation. But for me, I'm in a point in my life where my children are adults and I am at this moment not married. But I am hopeful that even if you're in a situation where you still do have those other family responsibilities, that you can start taking time just for yourself. If family trips are still a lot of work, maybe you can do a girls trip or even a solo trip. But just having things that you can do that you consider to be fun. So yesterday I was able to do a dolphin excursion, and it was so great when we were out in the ocean. And apparently they don't always see dolphins, but we saw so many dolphins as the driver was driving the boat. Once we saw the dolphins, he started going really fast, and then the dolphins were actually following the boats. It was really cool, and I got some really good video footage. But just being out there, just having fun, and got a chance to spend some time in LA, and then being in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and just enjoying life. We went on a little tour, but then it just, whatever you consider to be fun. So on the boat here, there's all these different things to do. And so yesterday I got a chance to go, and they had a live band and I could dance. It's really cool to not be concerned about what other people are thinking about me and just enjoy my life. And I want that for you. So learning how to have fun is part of the reinvention experience. It's when you get to tap into like who you really are and what you really like to do. So I have decided that I'm going to start reading again. There was a time where I always had a fiction book, but then I started being more responsible, and now I generally read nonfiction. But I like just curling up with a good book. So I'm going to start doing that again. But maybe you don't like to read, or maybe dancing isn't your thing, but maybe you like gardening or puzzles, or there's some sports that you can still play. Maybe you can get into a 40 and over league or a 50 and over league and still just enjoy the game. Or you want to coach. There's so many different things that you can do. But for many of us, we have to think about what is it that we like to do. And for me, I had to think about what did I used to do? What are those things that I used to enjoy, just so that I can remember who I really am and how to have fun. And having fun is not about escaping your life. Believe me, you can still handle all of your responsibilities. But think about it. What if you took 30 minutes a day to do something that you really love, or maybe a half a day a week, a few hours a week where you got to go out and do something that you enjoy, or once a month you got to go play golf with friends or meet up to play cards, or just to sit around and just have like a girls' night. You can still handle all of your responsibilities while still having fun. So I think about that the same way I think about planning your time or even budgeting money. Sometimes people think they don't want to budget because it's too restrictive. But when you budget correctly, you get to budget in vacations, you get to budget in entertainment, and you get to do the things that you really want to do because you actually plan for them. The same thing with your time. When you budget your time effectively, you get to budget in time with friends, time with family, time for hobbies. And that is what I'm suggesting that you do, that you figure out what it is that you want to do and you write it on your calendar and you keep that appointment with yourself. If you need to sit down with your family and say, hey, things are changing a little bit and I will no longer be available from Tuesdays from 7 to 9 because I'm going to this yoga class that I really love, then do that. Let them know that for this period, I'm going to spend some time for me. The same way you would make sure that whoever you were responsible for would get to all of their appointments, all of their games, their practices, whatever they have to do. Please do that for yourself. And just having those things to look forward to, just laughing, and we're not too old to still play. That's how I feel when I'm out there dancing with strangers. It's a great feeling, and it's like when you went to the playground and you got to play. Like, we can still have that kind of fun. So this week, do at least one thing that you think is fun and do it just for you. If you're ready to start your next chapter, I have the next chapter starter kit in the link below, and I believe that you will love this video, which is about choosing joy. Until next time, be blessed.